What's happening, y'all? It is going down. It is going down. I gotta do my oil change, and you guys gonna hang out with me today. First things first, I got to go get my stand, y'all. Get my stand. I hollered at Alex today. He actually got a mechanic, and he told me his mechanic will be able to help me get my check engine light off. Because I don't know why it's on. I think it's misfiring on the cylinder. I need to get it together because the truck go down, you know, make it hard to keep up with work. Makes sense. But try to be proactive, not run the truck in the ground. I used to run a city in a GT coupe. Got repossessed. I was hurting. Uh, Getting set up, y'all. Getting set up. Probably should have set this up before I turned on live, but I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Be patient. Be patient. I think I'm good. Boom. Think I'm all set. All right. First thing first. I'm gonna get down there and drain my oil, so I don't even know I brought y'all up here. I'm gonna take the cap off. I've been driving a little bit. I've been had the truck parked for about eh. The truck been parked for about maybe 30 minutes, so it's still pretty hot. The oil's pretty hot, so it'll drain pretty good. Um, I'm gonna get down there and get this screw out. I believe it's I don't do my oil change enough, man. I be forgetting every time I gotta do it. What size my oil pan plug is. Go grab my gotta go grab my oil pan, y'all. Back this thing up a little bit. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right, I got me an oil pan finally. I found one in the backyard. I got like 4 of these things scattered out everywhere. So I'm gonna get down there, get my oil plug screw, and get that off first, so I can drain the oil out. And after I drain the oil out, I'm gonna take the oil filter off after the oil pan stops dripping. And then I actually have a tool that I brought that helps me grip onto it because it's so slippery. I'm gonna use my gloves, but it seems like it's always hard to twist that filter off. Typically, I try to put pressure on it, like push in on the filter and then twist it. But even when I do that, sometimes it don't come off. So I got like a oil filter wrench that I'll be using. So see right here, this is what I was using today, the Pennzoil oil filter wrench. It's adjustable. So I'll be taking this off and configuring out how to use this. It's been a while since I used one. I usually don't be I usually just get the filter that has, it's called a Fram oil filter, and it's pretty gritty and it's sandy or whatever, to where you can grip it with your hands pretty good, and you don't need stuff like this. Whoever made that, they making bukus, but the problem is you can't find it everywhere. It says that Walmart and certain locations have it, but I haven't found it, so I'm gonna be using this for my oil filter. But first things first, let me go ahead and drop this thing down low. A lot of tunes in my head. I think I got it low enough. Trying to get this tripod super low so y'all can see me under the vehicle, because in reality, it's probably where I'm going to be the most of the time, under the vehicle. I'm going to just put it right here. Hopefully y'all be able to catch my drift. Boom. There we go. All that dirt on my driveway. We're gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it do what it do. My oil plug is actually right here. Dang, luckily I don't see no crazy leaks or nothing like that. See if I can give you a better angle. Trying to bring y'all boys down here in the trenches. And I think that would suffice. Just need to bend it upside down. All right, get the oil change done, Rob. Get the oil change done. I'm wilding down here. Yeah, first one I'm gonna try. 3/4 of an inch. Oh shit! You see condensation dripping on my face. 3/4 of an inch. Need some metrics. If I'm not mistaken, this is good. 14 or 17. I think this is a 5/8. I don't think that'll work, but got a wrench with me. Instead of going to take 5, I'm gonna take about 5 minutes. Usually when I go get an oil change nowadays, I remember back in the days it used to be like you can go to a place and get an oil change for roughly around used to be under $50. Used to run crazy specials like $49.99, something crazy. Man, those things became a thing of the past for sure. You'll be lucky you find it any place. Man, that thing hot. Woo. It's cool though. Cool. We'll make it do what it do. Yeah, oil changes ain't that cheap no more like it used to be. And I'm gonna make sure I pull my hand back. I'm holding the plug towards the oil pan because that oil is gonna be so hot, and I don't want this plug to fall inside the oil pan either. So once I get it bagged out enough, ooh, ain't that thing hot. Let me get my gloves because if anything, I don't want to get all that oil on my hand. Yes, sir. Dang, dog. Keep getting this freaking condensation from my AC. It's dripping on my forehead. Alright, so I got my gloves. So I ain't got to worry about all that hot oil getting all over my fingers and getting under my fingernails. Boom, boom, boom. I'm almost got the plug almost out. Okay, the plug is out. I'm holding it against the pan and I'm gonna pull it back real fast. That way the oil shoots in the pan and don't get over me. Let me count to 3. 1, 2. Oh, just when I thought I had it all the way out. Oof. Jeez. Oh, that's hot. I can still feel it through my gloves. So this is my plug right here. And you see that seal? Look at the seal right here. See that plastic little gasket? When you start getting oil leaks sometimes, this right here be going bad basically. You see that black around it? It's like a gasket for your oil pan. You see right at the bottom, it looks like it's kind of chipped right there. So I might change this out pretty soon because I don't want to be leaking oil. And these things are pretty cheap. You can go to like not Lowe's, but you know, O'Reilly's or Discount Auto Parts, AutoZone, all of them have it. See how black that oil is, y'all? It's definitely due for one. It's funny how the dash be telling me is 0%, even though I ain't supposed to neglect my vehicle. It says 0%, right? If it's 0%, why is all this oil coming out? I guess it's the lifespan of the oil. Like, it's not as effective, even though it's there or something. I don't know. but it's very surprising. While that's draining, I'm actually gonna go over and I'm gonna get this wrench ready for to take out the oil filter, because once this completely starts dripping, because I don't want to move this and I catch some of this start catching on the ground or whatever. I got another one. I'm gonna go get my other oil pan and I'm gonna leave this one here, and I'm gonna go over to the oil filter and go ahead and take that off. That way I got pans in both places, that way nothing don't leak on the ground, because I won't hear the last of it from the wife. You change your oil, you got oil stains on the driveway. I ain't trying to hit all that. Be right back. Going to get the pan. All right, so that's doing what it do. I'm actually about to go on the front part here and my oil filter. Let me see if I can show you. I can show you from the top. I think it's I'm not mistaken. It's on that right side over here. See it down there? The oil filter is right down here. So I'm gonna actually get under the front of the vehicle on the ground. I'm gonna slide this oil pan right under here. And I took that glove off because it got oil on it. I don't want it to be slippery when I'm trying to get the oil filter off. So I'm actually going to put a different glove on. I like to be able to grip what I can grip, etc. Give me just a moment. All right, so I got another fresh glove I just put on. It's dry, it ain't got that oil on it, so I'll be able to grip the filter if I need to. But I'm gonna use this guy, and if I'm not mistaken, I should be able to go up there, put it around the filter, and it should grip it to where when I twist it, I put the filter on the edge of this and I start to push it in towards the back of the filter, and then I'm pretty sure it grips it, and I just turn it. Simplicity wins. Simplicity wins. I need to get this done because I got some brakes to change. The brakes gonna take a little minute. It's been a minute since I trained some brakes, but I'm saying, I ain't no rookie out here in these streets. Yeah, so I gotta adjust this down. Seems like it's not oh, okay. So I put it on the filter, and then I push this. You see that? See how it's, when you twist it like that, it actually gets smaller. And I'm sure that's when it grips the filter. So let's see if I can give you a visual of that. Let's see what I got, man. Let's see if I can change this angle up. Let's see if y'all can see me get that thing. Where is it? Where is it on camera? Oh, it's right there. You see it? It's right there. Alright, let's see what we got, y'all. Let's see what I got. Let's see if I can give you a visual of this. this motion, this action, because it's not easy to get this camera up in there. But we're gonna try. We're gonna make it do what it do today. You know, one thing I hate about some of these videos that I be watching, they be showing it, but you can't really see it in detail. Sometimes you can't see it in detail. Like, bro, what are you doing? I can't see what you're doing. It would be helpful if I could see what you're doing, you know. I think it's up higher. Alright, there we go, guys. It's right there. Right there. Let's see what I got. Let's see if I can control this. Let's see if I got that Midas touch. Alright, this is my hand. I'm about to get a tool. I'm doing this with two hands. You see how I'm making this happen for y'all, man? Come on, man. Drop a comment. Drop a comment or something. This is overachiever action right here, man. Alright, so I'm bringing a tool in. This is the circle. I'm gonna bring it around the filter. Boom. See? Got it around the filter. Now I just need to lock it in just like I had it locked in down here. And to do that, let me see. Ain't the easiest thing to do, I guess, with one hand. Ain't my dog. I'm trying to get y'all visual. Alright, let's try this. Ooh. Boom. I think Rob got it. I think it's counterclockwise, if I'm not mistaken, when you're taking the filter off, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna try again. Because y'all just seen it twist. Let me see if I can loose it. Nah, you weakling, Robert. You're a little weakling. You can't get it off. Let's try it one more time. I think I'm gonna have to. I can get this in here with one hand, like that. Got it on. Now I just need to get it to tighten. I'm gonna do this right here. Yeah, unfortunately, y'all, I need two hands to do this. So let me just put the camera on above the vehicle, and hopefully y'all can see like that. Yeah, hopefully y'all can see it from the top, because I need both hands down here to make this happen. Need both hands on deck. Whew. I think I was trying to be an overachiever over here. Trying to get y'all up close and personal visual. Alright, boom. Where's that filter? It's crazy how I keep looking from the top. I'm a short guy, y'all, so sometimes it's hard for me to see stuff. Definitely when it comes to this truck. Alright. This is where I'm about to be at, down here, y'all. Let me see. One more angle. Let me try one more angle. There's so much stuff in the way. It's hard to give you that visual that you need to see, y'all. It's probably the best bet is over here. I'm just leaving it right here, y'all. I gotta get her done. Yeah, let's see me down there. You understand the concept. Oh, there we go. Got a decent little angle. The filter is right down here. Y'all can't see it because this tube right here in the way, but I gotta get it off. I ain't got time to keep playing around. Oh, I know how I can get you. I got you. I got you. Hold on. Hold on. I'm overachiever, y'all. I'm overachiever. Let me see. I think that's it, y'all. Y'all can see me work right there. I'm gonna try to zoom in a little bit, but you'll see me work. Uh-oh. Dang it, I got these gloves on. Come on, zoom out. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm almost there. I zoomed out. Zoomed in. Zoom out. Zoom out. Okay. Good. And I'm going to be... Y'all will see it. Y'all see the filter right there. And I'll just get it out real quick. The oil has stopped leaking on the oil pan, so I'm good over there. So there is some oil that's typically around the oil filter. Now that I got both hands, let me get that. Dang, that thing going there good, boy. I got it twisting. I got motion. I got motion. I got it loose. I got it loose. My earpiece came out. No. It's cool. I got it loose. I can just twist it off, y'all. That thing was, it was on there. I ain't gonna lie. Put this in the right place to prevent any oil from getting on the ground. And it is dripping. We got motion. And it looked like I got it in the right spots. All right. And boom. I got it. Oh, God. Dang, that thing hot. Oh. And there we go, y'all. I got my oil filter off, finally. Sit that right here. And I'm going to take this glove off because when I go to put the new one on, I don't want to have no issue with struggling to get it to twist on with a slippery glove. So I keep a couple right hands. I think it's good. I can actually go put my, I'm gonna go put the oil plug back on for the oil pan. That way I can have that part all done where I need it to be. Alright, head it back to the other side. Before. Oil has done dripping down. I'm gonna put the oil plug back on. While that oil filter part is still draining out, I'm putting my this is my oil plug for the oil pan. Got that back in place. I keep my tool right there. That way I ain't got to hunt around for it. And I'm actually make it smaller so it give me a little bit more space. I should have used a shorter one that I like to use when I'm in tight spaces like this. But this will work. All right, tighty righty, lefty loosey. I got an extension on there as well. And be careful not to drop the whole tool inside the oil pan, because that would just suck just because. Let me twist it by hand first. Hello, my son. I'm doing an oil change, my boy. Sire.
Bro, are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording, homie.
Oh, sorry.
It's cool, homie. You know how I get down, my boy.
I thought you just with your oil change.
Nah, bro, I'm on live right now. Huh?
I said, huh?
What you got to What you got to eat?
We got to eat Sonic.
Okay.
You want me to tell you what I got in Vinegar?
What you? Dang it. Condensation keep dripping on my forehead from my AC unit, y'all.
I think she got burgers. It has hash brown. Well, I got some pretzels with cheese and a burger with everything on it except for onions and mayonnaise.
Hello, my daughter.
Also, I also got a slushie.
All right, I got it finger tight, y'all. You got a slushie too? And you ain't bring me one? Boy, I tell you, boy. All right, getting it tight, y'all. I got it snugged right now. I'm gonna just twist it about a little bit more to make sure it's ain't got no leaks going on. I don't want to over tighten it and crack my freaking. All right, so this is sealed. I got my oil plug back in. I can move this pan. I think everything is done dripping here. The oil filter over there is still slightly dripping, but I'm gonna go ahead and get my new oil filter and get my new oil ready so I can go ahead and put some new oil around the seal of the filter just to make sure it's lubricated and it don't like come off or nothing dumb. I'm gonna go get my new filter, and I'm gonna move this pan from under here because this part right here is done. I got all this oil on my tripod. Not cool. Not cool. All right. I'm gonna leave this right here for a moment because I need to go find my oil filter. Luke, why you leave that door wide open, boy? Luke. All right, y'all. So I've been stockpiling oil filters, and I should not have. I got this STP one. It says extended life on it, and it's been in my garage. It looked like it's kind of dusty. I don't know if I want to use that. And I got this one here, and to me it looked a little dusty as well. I don't know if I want to use this. I know I got 2 more new ones. I'm gonna just go find those. double check, y'all, but so this is LSL 5702. All right, so yeah, this is definitely the right filter. I ain't gonna let these filters go to waste. I got like 2-3 filters. Extended life. Yeah, use this one of these right here. I think this one right here is gonna be the one. Just gotta clear it up, make sure there's no debris in it and all that stuff. But filter's a filter. That's a newer one. That's the older one.
So, what? Mom wants to know if I can stay with you.
Yeah, they about to go somewhere?
Yeah.
Where they about to go?
I don't know.
Let me see.
What are you doing? You know Dad was recording the whole time, right? And he still is. He must be live. Yeah, he is. Yeah. What's on it? What's on it? What's on it? Damn, Mom already has a pull up. Why's the light on there?
What's up, son? What are you doing?
I don't know.
You want to hang out here with me, my boy? You should have been here from the beginning. I could have showed you how I did this whole oil change.
Ooh. You can show me how to do a little bit of something.
All right, I can explain it to you.
Can I go get a chair real quick?
Huh?
Let me go get a chair real quick.
A chair? No, you don't need to sit down.
I don't.
You're ready to sit down.
Yeah.
So, all right, so first thing I did was, bro, how you gonna learn you on the phone? All right. So the first thing I did was, when I got home, the oil in the truck is hot, right? Because I was driving. So I waited till about 30 minutes after I got home, and that's when I started to change the oil. I wanted to change it while it was slightly warm, not necessarily hot, so it can actually flow easily out of the engine. Typically, if the engine is cold, you probably might have some oil that's kind of caked up because it's not hot. So, to get the oil to come out of the vehicle, there is a screw under the truck, under the oil pan specifically. It's right here. Let me show you. Yep. Come right here. Come right here with the tool at. You see that screw? See where? See where?
Yeah.
No, you don't see it.
Okay.
It's kind of dark. I'm gonna have to show you in a day.
I
when
can
it's
get my
brighter.
light.
Hmm?
I got my phone. I can get a light.
Yeah. All right. Turn it on. I'm gonna show you.
Oh, wrong light. Spider-Man.
Come on. Come on. And then next time, I want to see if you're gonna remember how this oil change is done. Even though you didn't see me at the beginning piece. All right. Come here. You see. See where that black pipe is right there?
Yeah.
Where it drops down a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
If you look on the side of it, is a screw. It's right here. I'm gonna touch it. You stay right there with the light. I'm gonna touch it. Watch out. Let me get by.
Oh, you get under?
Yeah. You see, right here. See that screw?
Oh, yeah.
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
You see it with your light?
Yeah.
I'm putting my finger on it.
I can see that.
Okay. That is how you get the oil out of it.
Yeah.
That's how you get the oil out of the engine.
What are the pokey things?
That's how you get the oil out of the engine. Once you get the oil out of the engine, then you take the filter off. You get the oil out of the engine, you let it drain into the pan. Then you take another pan, or if you don't have another pan, you wait till that one completely get done, and then you go over to the oil filter. The oil filter is like in a complicated space. I'm about to put one on right now, but first I need to put this filter on. I need to put the filter back on right now. Alright, I'll step on my glasses, homie. Alright, so before you put new oil inside the engine, which is on the top part, see that right here? See this top?
Yeah.
This goes to over here, and that's where the oil goes into the engine. But before we even put any oil into the engine, we got to put the filter back on, because if we put oil in it right now, the oil will leak out of where the filter is at. And when you got a truck, typically it takes 5 to 6 quarts, depending on the truck size. And you see, what I'm about to do right now is I'm gonna get a little bit of oil on my finger. Look, I'm gonna put a little bit of oil. I'm gonna dip my finger in here, get a little bit of oil. See?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna wrap it around this filter just like that. And all you're trying to do is make sure it's lubricated to where when I go to put it on, it can grip tight and seal on the engine piece down there. That make sense?
Mm-hmm. When I was in first grade, I always thought that oil. I always thought that it was a type of gas when I was in third grade.
Oil?
First grade.
Is a type of gas?
Yeah, that's
It
what
is.
I thought.
It is a type of, it ain't gas like gas for a car, but it's considered like a gas because it's like oil. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a chemical. It can be considered a gas, I believe. All right, so I put some oil on there around the filter. Now it's time for me to get the filter on. You see this oil, this glove? It got oil on it, so it's slippery. This one too. Go get me some gloves out of my. Open the passenger door. My bad. Open the passenger door. And you should see some green gloves in the door or on the floor. Huh? What? Yeah. That works. Alright. So now, with these new gloves, my hands won't be slippery when I put this filter on. And it's taking me forever because I've been moving this camera around while I've been working. Almost there. 45 minutes later. See, if I would have went to take 5, apparently it would have took 5 minutes, right?
Sure. That's what they mean to do. Show.
You see this? How it got these grip things at the bottom. So it's meant for you to grip these, but to me, it's always slippery. So I'm not gonna touch the top of this because I know I just put oil on it. I'm just gonna hold the bottom side of this filter. So when I get down there, I'm gonna put pressure. I'm gonna put my palm, this part right here. I'm gonna push it on so I can twist it. I'm gonna push and twist until I get it all the way up to the engine how it's supposed to be sealed. If that makes sense. It ain't gonna make sense because you can't see what I'm doing down there.
Well, I could.
I need to go get my flashlight off the counter because I'm gonna need it anyways. I don't know what happened to my headlight. And don't leave the door wide open because you're gonna be the one scatter mosquitoes, big mosquitoes at night. All right, so you're going to get my flashlight. I'm checking one of my DeWalt batteries. It's fully charged. Gimme?
I don't think it's charged.
I don't think it got a battery on it. That's why I got this one. Boom. There we go. We're good to go. This thing is bright.
You want me to hold it for you?
If you want. Yeah, you can hold it. It'll help. How about this? You get up here. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. Oh.
If I get one of those, oh no.
Pick it up. It's okay. Pick the other one up too.
Look. The other one flipped all the way over.
Yeah, it's okay. Let me just make sure this don't get in there. Matter of fact, let's put this. We'll put the cord up because I don't want this to get no oil on it. I'm messy.
You are messy.
It be like that sometime, my dog.
You're messy just like me.
It be like that sometime, my boy. All right.
You're messy because I'm your son.
All right, come right here and put the flashlight.
I'm gonna have to step on this like that.
Yeah, go ahead. Step up. All right, now put the flashlight down right about here. Right here. I'm trying to show you where I'm gonna be at. Uh-oh. It's kind of hard to see where I'm at, but if you hold a flashlight right here, I think it'll be good. Like right here in this spot here. Hold on. Matter of fact, you don't even have to move the flashlight. I think. Huh?
Look, it falls in.
I think it'll be fine. I don't think it's gonna fall. Because this spot down here where I'm about to go is not the easiest to access. I'm gonna just leave the camera kind of right there. Hopefully y'all can catch my drift. You leave that alone. Hey, go on. Where the stool at? What happened to that stool? Blinded by the light. All right, so you come right here. Put the stool right here, and you stand up and let me know if you can see me on the camera, or if you can see my hand. And if you can't, get this flashlight and just kind of move it around until you can actually see where my hand is at. But it's gonna be hard to do just because this spot down here is not the easiest to see. There's so much stuff blocking it off. Right here might be the best location to loop. Just be right, just like that. All right. I'm gonna go down and put it on. Can you see my hand?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna start twisting. Look like I got it going on already. Pretty easy.
As you can see, guys, he is twisting.
Tighty righty, lefty loosey.
Dad, the phone says it wants me to turn it.
Oh. Give me just a second. It been did that?
Well,
Or did it see my hand?
Yeah, it saw your hand like a little, and it saw your hand like through the little crack, I think.
Okay, we good. We got it all done. We got that piece done.
Don't hit me.
So now, we got our oil in. We got our oil filter on. Now we just need to.
What has been happening to that chair, bro?
I don't know, bro.
That thing looks like
All right, so now it's time to put our oil in, my boy. So we got the oil filter on. We got the oil plug back in place. Now we just need to.
Or do you need some gas?
What are you talking about, son?
Yeah.
You don't need gas for or oil change.
Get it? Gas. Get it? Gas.
Silly boy. Silly boy. All right, you see that spot over there?
Yep.
That's where I'm about to put some oil at.
Get a stool.
You want to hold this? Want to hold this like this, Luke? Towards it?
Yeah.
Here. You can come right here and just kind of hold it right there.
Alright.
Come on, bring it right here. No, bring the stool right here. That way you can see exactly what I'm about to do. Just hold it right there. I'm gonna go get a funnel.
Alright, got you.
Yep, just hold it just like that, where I can get this stuff in.
Perfect. Come on, Luke.
Leave it right there, Luke. Don't move it.
In videos, I'm a great helper, I think.
Huh?
I'm just talking to the camera saying, in videos, I think I'm a great helper. I need to scratch. I need to scratch. I can't scratch.
Alright, this is the filter. This right here is called the funnel, son. I'm gonna put this funnel inside of the engine. That way,
I've seen a funnel before.
and that's why I'm not gonna waste. Hopefully, I don't waste any oil anywhere. I don't want oil to leak on anything, because if any oil leak from outside of that funnel, if I pour it too fast, it can come up and it can leak. If I pour it too slow, it can drip on the container and fall on the engine, and then when I crank up the car, it'll be smoking a little bit because it'll be the oil burning off. And sometimes you have that after oil changes anyways, but the goal is to try to get it in this funnel. So
Alright.
just keep your eyes on me.
Dad, let me tell you a really funny story.
What?
When I was in kindergarten,
Oh, you remember when you were in kindergarten?
when I was in kindergarten, I thought a funnel was, when they said funnel, I thought they meant funnel cake. I thought they meant funnel cake.
You thought they meant funnel
So
cake?
I always licked my lips and went, yum yum.
You greedy boy.
I know.
Greedy boy. All right. Put this right here, and hopefully I can land it in.
Oh, he's making the baskets.
Oh,
He missed one.
Oh.
There's making it. He only
Everything's
made one
going
drop.
in.
Oh, it's going in.
And then I got to check and make sure.
Dang, it looks so
After I
dark.
get all this in, I got to turn. Oh, jeez, I'm slipping.
Oh, no.
So this stuff might be burning off a little bit. That I couldn't hold myself together, and I got a little bit of on
You
the.
could clean it.
Yeah, you're right. I can. I got some towels and stuff. Yeah, I'll clean it. Get it prevented a little bit. Don't drop that, Luke. Not drop it. If you can't hold it, just get down. So I do not need that falling in. This big container is 5 quarts of oil. Usually a truck take around about 6. Some of them take 5, but majority of them take about 6 quarts of oil. And you see the color of it. When I took the oil out of this truck, it was completely black. This oil is not completely black. And once I get these containers empty, I'm gonna put the oil that was in that pan at the bottom of the truck. I'm gonna put that in this container, and I'm gonna use the funnel to do that as well. That way I don't have a pan of oil sitting around the house. All right, so I got that one. Now that's 5 quarts. I got 1 more quart to put in. 1 minute.
My legs hurt so bad, bruh. But at least I'm doing it for a good cause.
What?
My knees hurt really bad, and at least I'm doing it for a good cause.
If your knees hurt, son, I don't want you to trip and fall off that truck. And especially, you ain't standing on that thing right. That stool can slide from under you, boy. I'm serious. Like you leaning on it. Yeah, you leaning on it wrong.
Oh.
I'm finna pour this in and then you're gonna get down.
Wish me good luck, everyone. Make sure I don't die. I'll break my neck.
You ain't gonna die. You ain't gonna break your neck. But you are gonna learn how to do oil change eventually. And this is the last quart.
The last quart, yay! My legs are saved. Yeah. I can go.
All right. So, boom, boom, boom. Now we got all our oil inside the engine. Now, first things first, I'll take this off. And I'm going to put my top back on, just like that. Boom, boom, boom. And so the oil is in, we got all our oil inside the engine now. Now we got to double check it. We got to crank that car up. And I got to push the gas. You got to push the gas to put pressure on the oil to see if some leaks. Yes, you can move now.
My legs.
This boy, see him standing on top of this stool? He was standing on the very tip of the stool when he was just in that truck. I said, boy, you're going to slip and fall.
My feet were like right here, so I could have a chance of slipping.
Yeah. Next time, don't get on that like that next time, because I don't want you to slip and fall. So the oil change, for the most part, is complete, guys. But we're going to double check it, because we got to double check. I'm going to crank the truck up, and I'm going to push the gas a few times, like they do at the dealer. Pressure's good, and the goal for that is to actually look under. I'm going to actually have Luke press the gas. That way I can double check to see if I got any leaks coming from the where the oil pan is at, or anywhere. All right, Luke. What are you doing? I want you to get in the driver's seat. I want you to get in the driver's seat and press the gas. Don't push no gears or nothing, cause let me make sure I guide you in the right way. All right. Hold on. Push the gas. Wait. All right. Put it up, push the feet up slow. Slow. that loud. It's really loud. A little bit. Alright, take it off. A little bit, look. I had my boy over there pushing that gas. My boy just helped me check the oil pressure. So we got her done. I think everything's good here, y'all. We got the oil change. We got the new filter on. Everything's done. But I got to change out these brakes. And I don't know if I'm doing that tonight or tomorrow. I really want to do it tonight because I ain't got time to try to do it tomorrow. I haven't had good experience with changing brakes at night. If y'all seen one of my old videos, like about 3 years ago, 4 years ago, it was about 5 years old, on one of my old trucks. I changed the brakes at night, and when I went out the next day, one of my tire came off while I was driving. That goes to show you I shouldn't have did it at night. So I think I'm gonna chill on this, and I'm gonna change the brakes in the morning. I'll make that a part 2 of this video. All right, go ahead, my son.
Also,
hold on. Go ahead, talk, my son, because I know you want to pop your stuff. Go ahead. What you got to say?
Also,
stand right here.
Also, when I pushed the gas too hard, that was only because my foot was shaking really bad because I was really, really nervous. So when I get really nervous, my feet shake really hard.
When you get nervous, your feet shake really hard?
Yeah.
I heard when you get hungry, you be shaking.
Yeah, I do. Like, my whole body shakes. But when I am nervous, my legs only shake.
Yeah, you funny, boy. All right, y'all. I'm about to clean up this driveway. And get these oil pans from under the truck. I still got my earpiece down there. That's my earpiece, the black earpiece. We got a lot of freaking termites out tonight, or flying mites. Do me a favor, take this in the house. Take this forward in the house. That's what I used to huh? Blinded by the light. Yo, I finally put my little body mic on. We got the oil change done, guys. It was a success. Shouts out to Luke, the cameraman, aka the flashlight holder. The what? The holder. Hey, move this stool. Put it over there by the garage. All right, so I got everything situated with my oil change. Now I'm gonna go on the truck and set that dash, because that's something we be forgetting, y'all. That light is what got me started, even over here doing it. That dashboard talking about some oil, 5%, and all type of stuff, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can get in there. Oh, there it is. I just flashed. The gas was on there. Hold on, y'all. Keep watching. Oil change required. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm about to do is I'm gonna go to engine information. Let me back it up a little bit so y'all can see a little clearer. Engine information, and then I'm gonna click on engine information, and it says idle hours, truck info, oil. You see a percentage of oil, 0%. That's not true because I just changed the oil. And you see that down at the bottom right there, it says hold OK to reset oil life. I'm gonna use my steering wheel right here. This is the OK button. I'm gonna just hold that for a second, and it's actually gonna reload over here. Watch this. I'm gonna hold it. Boop. Resetting. Boom. 100%. So we all good to go, y'all. Change the oil, reset it on the dash, so that won't be popping up. I know I got a new oil filter on it. The next thing I need to do is put a sticker on the dash, and I need to look at my mileage. Let me double check, see what my mileage at. Let me see what I'm doing on mileage, y'all. I'll be doing a little road running. I'm at 207,523 miles, and I need tire sensors because I changed my tires and the sensors were broke. I need to go there and get some sensors for my tires. But you'll really be chasing a rabbit trying to fix everything on the dash. I'd say I neglect stuff, but so everything's good there. Then I got this guy here just joining me for the ride, helping Pops out, the oil change. What did you learn today, son? Tell the people what
I learned is how to change your gas.
What?
I mean,
wow,
oil.
wow, wow,
Your
wow,
oil.
wow, wow, wow,
your oil.
wow.
I learned how to change your oil.
All right, so what do you do first when you're doing an oil change, my son?
When you're doing an oil,
I showed you from the beginning. I told you what I did at the start. What do you got to do first?
what you gotta do first is when people tell me stuff, it fades away when they tell me it.
No, bro, that means you wasn't thinking about it hard enough. So what is it? What do you do first when you're doing an oil change?
When you're doing an oil change, first, what you got to do is you have to, why is the camera so close?
What do you do, man? You should know this. Think about what we're saying. Oil change. Oil change. What should you do first?
Oh.
If you got to change the oil, what has to happen when you do that first? If you got oil in the vehicle and you're doing an oil change, what do you have to do first to put new oil in?
First, you have to get a funnel.
Nope. All right, I'm gonna give you this first one. First, because you wasn't here to see me do this. First thing you got to do when you do an oil change is you have to drain the oil, but you got to get an oil pan first. Then put it under the oil pan under the vehicle. Then you drain the oil out. Draining the oil is the first thing you do. What do you do second?
Yeah, second.
What do you got to do after you drain the oil out of the engine into an oil pan? What else do you have to do?
Oh, you have to put that little thing that you screwed into the thing. I forgot what it's called.
You on the right track, but what is it called? What is it called?
Give me 1 second.
No, you can't cheat. You should remember the name. It's an oil filter. So you got to change the oil filter.
Yep.
What do you got to do before you take the oil filter off?
Before you take the oil filter off,
Come on, Bahati.
I think you have to twist.
No. So if I take the oil, so if I'm taking the engine oil out of the engine, and then I'm taking the oil filter off, do you think any oil is in there?
No.
Why not?
Because you absorb.
No, wrong. You're wrong again, son. You are wrong. You are wrong.
I'm so bad at remembering stuff.
You have to put an oil pan under there so that when you take the oil filter off, the oil doesn't just leak onto the ground. So you do have to get a oil pan for that as well, because you don't want oil to leak over the ground, right?
Yeah.
All right. So now that we got the oil pan drained, we got the oil filter off. What do we do next?
Get a funnel.
No. Before you get the funnel, you almost there. Before you even get the funnel, what do you do next?
Before you get the funnel.
No. Yep, before you get the funnel, what do you do next?
Before you get the funnel.
Come on. 5, 4.
Before you get the
3,
funnel, you have
2.
Before
1.
you get the funnel.
You don't know. So, but once you drain the oil out of the oil pan and you take the oil filter off the truck, and you got an oil pan under there as well, you go back to the oil pan and you put the plug back into the oil pan so you can put new oil in it. Then what do you have to do? This one should be easy now. If you drained it, you took the plug out to drain the oil, and then you put it back in because you got to put new oil in. What else do you have to put back in?
You have to get the funnel.
No.
Oh,
What do you got to get next?
which one are you talking about?
So we drained the oil pan, right? And once we drained the oil pan, we went and took the oil filter off. Now we went back to the oil pan and we put the plug back in it, meaning the screw. We put the screw in so we can add oil back to it. But we don't want to add oil back to the engine if the oil filter is not put on. Because if we put oil into the engine with the plug on and the oil filter off, we can lose oil. So we got to put the oil filter on. What did you see me do before I put that oil filter on?
Before you put the oil filter on?
Yeah, what did I do before I put that oil filter on? I showed you. I said, I'm going to do this before I put the filter on. What did I do?
I'm going to put...
I'll give you a hint. I had my gloves on.
Right.
What did I do?
Oh my God, that's such a bad hint.
It's such a bad hint.
That's the worst hint.
No, because I told you what I was doing, and you should remember. I say I'm doing this because of this.
I get this one. Is don't guess.
Think. There we go. Why did I put? Remember, I said, "Give me the gloves."
Oh.
What you got? What you got? Let's see.
When you said give me the gloves, you knocked over the can, and then you had to get the can thingies, and you gotta put that in the thing.
So you do remember? Yes,
You
I
knocked
put.
over the cans.
Yes, but that ain't about knocking over the cans. I put oil around the gasket of the oil filter so it can seal and actually be lubricated so it can go on easy. So that's what I did. Okay, after we put the plug on, after we put the oil filter back in, what is the last thing we did? What did we do next?
The last thing we did is I think you have me click on the gas.
No. Come on.
You get the funnel.
Oh.
And you put the whole thing in it.
Okay. Yeah, so last thing we did, y'all, was we got the funnel. We put it into the engine so we didn't waste oil everywhere just trying to pour it loosely. And then we poured 6 quarts of new oil in. After we poured all the oil in and we put the top on the engine, What is the last thing we did?
We pushed on the gas.
Why did we push on the gas? I told you why we did it. Yes, I did. I said I need you to push on the gas so I can
Fix the little tube that you showed.
Nope. I said I wanted you to push on the gas because I wanted to see if any oil was leaking. So it's testing the pressure. So once you driving, it's more pressure on the engine, on the oil, everywhere the oil is going, it puts pressure on it when you push the gas. So I wanted to see if it was leaking anywhere when we pushed on the gas.
I thought that you said that when we were putting the oil inside the funnel, so the funnel can put it into the thingamajig.
That's true. That's exactly what we did. But the purpose of us pushing the gas was to double check the pressure. Okay. Now, after we check the pressure, what did we do last? After that, what we do next? I'm just trying to see how much you remember.
Bro, I literally just said what we did.
No, that ain't it. Nope. What we do after we check the pressure? I said, good. Now, let's. And then I came to the truck. Come on, this should be easy because I'm still here. No. Come on. It ain't got nothing to do with the stuff out there, really. It's just got something to do with the inside of the truck, so you should be able to guess.
Oh, it was that little computer thingy, and I think you showed me that.
I had to reset the oil life sensor for the vehicle. That was the last thing I did. And I did that on the dash because it said I needed oil.
I didn't know what it was called, so I just said
so being there, I just walked through it step by step, and I got you to try to remember this stuff. Hopefully you can remember it for next time. All right, so the oil is good.
Stay tuned, everyone.
This kid is something else. Oh man, it's been a long one, y'all. Yeah, my boy out here, he came home and wanted to hang outside with me. So, got to make it entertaining. Of course, I'm about to go in the house now. Got to wash up. And I need to get on this computer because my close rate, my computer says my close rate is 60%. So if my close rate is 60%, I need to keep at it. All right, Luke, you can go in the house. I'm actually about to come in there. Okay. I just need to. Yeah, here, take this planner in there. Put it on the table for me. This is the thing that I use to plan out my day. Stop flashing that. That light is super bright. That'll wake up an old lady. I gotta clear up this crap before my wife get home. She'll be tripping. And I got these oil pans that I gotta get this oil poured out into. Once you finish the oil change, y'all, don't forget the freaking oil pan under the truck. And then back out of your driveway. Now you got oil in an oil pan sitting in the driveway all day. All right. I'm actually about to get a lawn bag and lay it on the ground because I don't want to miss the funnel. If I miss the funnel, it's going to be a bunch of oil on the ground. Don't want that to happen. So I had my son take the flashlight in. I got some night lights that are behind you. You can't see it really, but I've been out here for a little minute. So I'm going to use this right here. This is, I know 5 quarts can get in here. And if my engine takes 6 quarts, I can fill this up for sure. And then I got 1 more quart that I can fill up if I need to. But I'm going to use this funnel right here. I don't know if y'all can see it clearly, but I probably should have kept the flashlight out here. My son loved playing with lights though. And I made a little bit of a mess with oil. I ain't gonna hear the last of it. I was moving, trying to I was moving trying to get the camera, and the camera actually was plugged up. It was charging, and the camera knocked over the old oil filter, and some of the oil wasted out on the driveway. So I ain't gonna hear the last of it. You should have just went to the place. What I like that, Luke? What I like that? Oh, the big one? Yeah. Oh boy. All right. Now y'all can see what I'm doing. Blinded by the light. I got a bigger funnel I can use, but I'm gonna use this one because I'm feeling like a G. I be feeling like that sometimes. Sometimes all the time. All right, this oil is hot. All right, let me get this thing in position. I'm gonna put this right here, and I'm gonna cross my fingers so that I can keep this thing steady to go directly in this funnel. I do not want to waste this. I think I'm doing pretty good. Don't see any on the going onto the lawn bag. I must be doing all right. I don't want this oil pan sitting around my house, like in the driveway or nothing, and tacky. If I can just put it, I waste a little bit, but not much. As long as I pour slowly, it'll stay within that spout area, and I should be fine. The thing is not to rush. When you rush, you make a mess. I got a huge funnel. I should have went and grabbed that one, but I'm making this one do what it do. This thing is merely full. Let me double check. This oil pan is almost empty. So let me double check to see how full this container is. Oh, all of it'll fit. So when I be putting this oil into like this container, this lets me know how low I was on oil. So if I can get all of it in and it's full, like if it overflows, I knew I had over 5 quarts. This thing is not overflowing, so that shows me I had less than 5 quarts in here. Yeah, 5 quarts, less than 5 quarts in the engine. I'm gonna tilt it to the side to see if I can see it, how close it is to the top, because I am curious. Yeah, it's almost there. So it's a little under 5 quarts I had inside the engine. I can see how they could say it's a little low when the engine takes 6 quarts. Yeah, my wife gonna chew me out about this driveway. She been working hard to help me keep stuff on track, y'all. Cause you already know, a working man, a landscaper. Sometimes I be too busy and I'll be making a mess at the house and leaving it to the wife to help me clear up. All right, so this is the oil that was where the filter was, and this is not even. It's not much at all. It's just what dripped from where the filter was. So let's see how much come out of here. It ain't much though. I still don't think this container is gonna fill up. And this container is 5 quarts, y'all. All right, so this is my two oil pans. Boom, boom. Stack these in just like that, and I'll put some the greaser in those. But it's pretty full. It's almost a 5 quart, y'all. Almost, pretty close. Engine takes 6 quarts, so now I just need to put the top on here, and I use oh, that's not the right top. Yeah, boom. There we go. Now I can just take this to Discount Auto Parts or wherever and discard it properly. And I don't have anything else under the truck. I just need to finish up here. Just need to move these things out of the way. If this video was helpful, of course I started in the daytime. Shoot a like if you're watching it later, y'all. Shoot a like. The next one I'm gonna be actually coming on here and doing the brakes. The brakes is a little bit more tedious, of course. But I'm gonna probably do that early in the morning because I can't be driving a truck around with needing an oil change, brakes, and then I got a check engine light on that's misfiring on a cylinder. I got a mechanic that's going to be looking at that because I think one of my electrical components on my harness, it's not plugging. It's kind of loose and it's coming out of place of the engine where the spark plug connects. I guess I can show you better than I can tell you, but I know how to do a tune up. I know how to do this stuff as well, but just I don't have time for it. But just like I said before, and I said it again, if you don't have time for maintenance, maintenance will make time for you. If you don't make time for maintenance, maintenance will make time for you. In the most inconvenient time. So we got a lot of termites flying around lately. So tomorrow I'm gonna get crazy with my insecticide. I'm gonna spray around the borders of my house because my wife, she hate all those termites, boy. Woo. She be so mad when termites be flying and they get in the house or whatever. That woman be angry. She be angry, angry. She be like, why? Where are these termites coming from? I'm trying to cook and they're flying in the house. I do not hear the last of it. She's like, did you spray anything in the yard? She be tripping when those termites be out. I know the termites are out because I seen some, like right now. Look at that. That's a termite right there. I should just smash them. I got them, y'all. Um, they flying everywhere, bro. They attracted to light, so I'm gonna try to dim the lights in the house. I don't need them creeping through the window panes or nothing like that. I got some insecticide stuff I can spray on my window. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that preventative now, because if I spray it and they don't get in, she'll be happy that I prevented them. I'm gonna just take a proactive step. All right, so got that, and I'm gonna throw away this filter. Trash go out tomorrow. I'll go ahead and put the trash to the road. Supposed to be hitting the road tomorrow, y'all. Headed to the A. Hey Billy, if you watching this later, I'm gonna be in the A tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we headed to the A. Got a weird shaped driveway, and I gotta move the vehicle so my wife can park. Because if I don't move it, she's gonna be angry. And I understand her pain because I hate when I can't park when I come home. I don't feel so hot. I feel like I need some. I need to drink some water. Feel a little dehydrated or something. Where you going? Where you going, homie? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up, homie. I'm trying to holler at you real quick. Hold up, hold up. I ain't gonna pick this frog up because my wife watched this and see me pick the frog up. You touched that frog today. Yeah, I was gonna mess around and put the frog on camera. I ain't gonna mess with him. Leave it be. Yeah, he getting judged in these streets. I don't want anybody to get the wrong idea about me. I don't have nothing to hide. I want the world to see I'm a gangster. All right, y'all. Now, I'm gonna just move the truck real quick. I think I'm gonna move the truck to the side, out of the way. I should be good to go. Uh, 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 uh. Oh boy. A little bit of a peace of mind. Just like that. Look at that big old mountain of I had to dump some dirt off the dump trailer today, my driveway. Unfortunately, and I gotta clean it up tomorrow. Do not feel good right now. Alright. And that's all, folks. Got everything I need to get done today. Now, I'm heading house. Boy, don't disappear on me. What up, homie? What's bracking? Hello, 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 y'all. Huh? Did you put your slushy right here, Luke? Why you put your slushy right here by the door on the floor? Not ideal, my boy. You should get it because I don't want nobody to come in, walk through the door, and yeah, they'll kick it over. It's right. Like that ain't a good location for that. Put it in the kitchen on the counter or something. Holla, 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 y'all. About to go wash, relax, and prepare for tomorrow. I'm probably have another little live because I got some computer work to do. I got some homework to do. Trying to track down a sod farm to um find some St. Augustine. Here in the Charleston area, we're out of St. Augustine, y'all. We are completely out of St. Augustine. Yep, I checked with 5 different farms, and really, there's only one that had it over the last 3 months, to be honest. The other one's been out. Uh, I think they sold their harvest too early or something, but there was only one that was selling it, and he ran out. And he had Palmetto St. Augustine, and he also had Scott's Provista, which is glyphosate tolerant turf grass. And I got to do some homework to figure out what I'm gonna do because the estimate that set the client is 14 pallets of St. Augustine, and it'll be less pallets if he went with Xeon Zorgia. The other estimate I gave him was Xeon Zorgia because it's in a shaded conditions. There's 9 different Zorgias that I can recommend, but Xeon is the one I'm leaning towards because conveniently the side farm sells it in rolls and it's available and the quality is good. So that's what I desire to try to sell to the client. I think it's like a $500 difference when it comes to the material cost, as far as the side, which is crazy to me. But the difference is when it comes to St. Augustine grass, here it comes on 400 square feet per pallet, and when it comes to other grasses like the Bermudas, the centipedes, and even some of the zoysias, depending on where you're getting it from, it can range anywhere from 450 square feet to 500 square feet. But with those variable factors, I have to consider to be able to tell this client what options we have available. But I got to do some homework tonight because this is another conversation, and this is the same guy that today I closed. It was a $19,000 project, roughly 18 something, but almost $19,000. And just for me to get off the phone with him, call the side farm, and they say they don't have the side, he ain't gonna want to hear, that. But I got to be transparent about it and figure out what options. Luckily, I did estimate 2 different options for him, which one was Xeon, the other one St. Augustine. He chose the St. Augustine because he already have St. Augustine on his property. They're not harvesting St. Augustine until July. I've got word from 3 different side farms, and they're the main people that carry it. So that's just a conversation I'm gonna have to have with the customer. But tomorrow I'll be working on the brakes. It's gonna be super early in the morning. As soon as I drop my son off, I'll be doing the brakes for the truck because I cannot operate. Uh, I can't move around with you know those type of issues going on. But I'll holla, 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 y'all. Be easy. To the next one.